Hey y'all, welcome to Jesus First Then Coffee the podcast. I am your host Angel. I'm so excited because this podcast is special because we are streaming live from the Elite Society Enjoy Your Life Women's Conference. Today I have a special treat because we don't have just one snack. We got two snacks on the couch and they're snacks that smile back. So if you want to be a part of this beautiful podcast, just keep watching, and yeah, I'm excited for y'all to stay tuned with this. Seek ye first the kingdom. Matthew 6:33.
Coffee for Angel?
Oh, thank you. I got my Jesus first, then coffee. I'm so excited because my first guest here is not only a beautiful singer and performer and follower of Christ, but she is a woman that is driven and has a beautiful child that is here with us.
Right here next to me. Always.
Always. All right, Rhea, welcome to the podcast.
Good to be here.
It's
I'm
great to be
excited,
here.
Yes. Just to be thought about.
You look good.
I tried.
You look great.
When you try, you just, all right. That's what I got.
Okay, let's get into the first question on this podcast we always ask is, what drink did you bring to the table?
I drank it. but I think what was it, a vanilla latte?
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
yes.
I first got this. I'm not a coffee guy, gal, both. But I went to visit Wynn. And I was like, what should I get? I always like supporting people who support me, and I just support people anyways. And so I think I've tried. I had a refresher. Was it a refresher?
Yeah.
I had that. It tastes like some strawberry soda. And then I always get this. I even got my little sister to get it. So, yeah. When she asked me what I like to drink, it's definitely a little bit of coffee for a little bit of
Yes, I got the same thing. A
Yeah,
Wynn
you
latte.
still have yours. Mine's gone.
I got another show to do.
Okay,
So
I
gotta let it. Gotta let it.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get into the questions. So excited to hear more about your story and where you came from, even just your heart for the Lord. So the first question I do want to ask is, what did you put first in your life before you gave it to Jesus?
Oh, wow. So I said this earlier and we laughed, but I'm so serious.
Yeah.
I rededicate my life to Christ every day.
Yeah.
I have had to come back to Him many times, but
Yes.
I feel like before I really, there's a story of being when old dude, I ain't gonna mention no names, but the Lord sent the will to eat him on up because he had
Yeah.
other stuff he wanted to do, and the Lord wanted him to do some other stuff. And so,
Yeah.
I've always been a singer, I've always sang with my siblings. But before I did that, my first love ever was track and field. I went through, and people think that, kids, just because you're kids, you don't see anything, you don't go through anything. And so when I was in the 6th grade, my dad put me in track, and then it just seemed like my life just kind of went crazy. And I fell in love with it. I found myself. I just really love that. I love it to this day. I don't do it no more. I'm too old. But we were running. Our parents were trying to. Well, I was running. I think I was a junior in high school, and I was winning and being great. And when I say love, like I breathe, like I was track. That's me, track girl.
Wow.
Track girl 101. That was my MySpace name. And so, I remember I was just my attitude was just really terrible towards doing this. Like I'm like, oh heck no, I want to be running. Like, and I remember we met Matthew Knowles. You're like, she just seems like she doesn't want to do it, and I don't. It's like everybody would always be like, she don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. And I remember my junior year, I went to district and I got hurt. And I remember I was just like, I kept like, my parents would always be like, everybody want to do this, you don't want to. I'm like, I don't want to do it. And I feel like, men, like, I'm sorry, this is crazy. Anyways, I feel like, when the Lord has something for you, you can't run, when it's your destiny, whatever. And so I was being Jonah. I was trying to run on off, and my will swallowed me up. And so I got hurt. And I was like, well, I guess I don't have no choice but to sing for the Lord because I can't run anymore. And so definitely my first love before I actually, I went to church my whole life, but before I actually fell in love with ministering and Jesus for real, I loved track. I feel like that took me out of a place that I didn't want to be in and put me in another place. So you know, yeah.
That is really interesting.
Hmm.
I think you said before, I heard you say, I can run, but I can't hide. That is
Yeah.
just so clever
Yeah, no,
because you
you
can
can't. You
run.
can't run from him.
Man.
He's everywhere.
But the fact of that you're in track too, so you're a
Yeah,
runner.
I was
So
just thinking about the other day, like I'm like a little toothpick now. And I remember I used to be like they got Meg the Stallion, but I was Ray the Stallion. Before there was a Meg, there was a me. There was a
period.
Ray. And
Period.
so I listen, that was like, I mean, I think about it now. I took it serious, but I wish that I would have taken it even more serious, you know.
Did you ever, were you ever angry at God when it comes to you were doing your passion of running, and then all of a sudden you get hurt, and then now you have to sing, you have to be yielded to whatever the call was?
I don't think I was upset. I was upset that I couldn't do what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But we want to do a lot of things, what we're supposed to do, though. And so I wasn't upset about that because, again, in that I found a lot of other things. Like, I'm not a people person. I'm very introverted, but I love God's people. And I found that, I can heal people and help people through what I do.
Yeah.
I'm just 18, so I haven't been here that long. But I found that that's something I really love to do. Even
Yeah.
becoming a mother, I feel like when I first started ministry, whatever, like I was like, I'm a girl, I'm out here, I'm young, people can relate because I'm young and I don't wear the long skirts. But
Yeah.
I became a mother, and I feel like even more people could relate to me.
Wow.
I could help even more people, because I didn't hide my story. I got pregnant. I wasn't married. I had my child. I feel like that was responsible, and I feel
Yeah.
like that was real. I never strayed away from that. And I feel like I've helped even more people than before I had Zion. Like I was helping people
Wow.
and just let me live my life. But now I can say, hey, I
Live
can
my
speak to
life.
the mother, to the young mother, to the
Yeah.
young woman, to the young student, to the young whatever,
Yeah.
to the single mother, And so, I feel like, in everything that you go through, there's like a purpose in it. And so now that I'm here today, like at
Yeah.
18, I know that everything leading up to now was for a reason.
Yeah.
So, maybe if you asked me this question 6 years ago, I probably would have been like, heck yeah, so
Wow.
mad. I want to
Wow.
do different things.
Yeah.
But today, I'm like, no, I don't think I've been angry or I'm
Wow.
even mad. I'm grateful. Um, I think I'm just a different woman, person altogether from all the things. So
Wow.
I'm grateful to God, if anything.
Wow.
I won't dare say angry.
Yeah.
So,
I think I actually had a question because there are so many of us that we will not submit to the will of God for our lives, and we're still running. We're
yes.
still trying to tiptoe. Okay, we stopped running, but now we're speed walking
Yeah,
into
power
what we
walking.
want to.
I don't like to watch those people do that. Some pep in your step.
We're trying to do our own thing because it's comfortable. And the fact that even the founder of the Elite Society, she kind of Farah talks about how the Lord even broke her ankle to make her submit to his will, and you got injured. Lord, don't hurt me. Don't do nothing to
So
me.
the thing is,
I say
though,
yes.
something. Yes, first.
Like,
I don't want no issues. No,
the end of
but
the day.
even in that though, like sometimes in a lot of situations, the Lord has to make us uncomfortable,
Oh,
or we're not gonna move.
God.
And
Oh,
I feel
wow.
like I was uncomfortable then, but even now at this young age I'm in, you know, I've been uncomfortable in the season I'm in right now. I'm uncomfortable, but it's so that I can move because He knows that if you're comfortable or if He knows that it feels good, you're gonna stay there. You're gonna
Yeah.
whatever. And so you know that
Wow.
I just heard that when you said
Wow.
you know
Because that's heavy.
you know.
Oh, oh, there's comfort in the uncomfortable
No, it's
in
not.
the will of God.
Eventually, not at first.
At first.
It's like you be like this.
Gotta adjust.
Got it. Okay.
Got it.
Got it now.
Gotta adjust it.
I have adjusted.
No, that's so real. I think that's the premise of this conference is even trying to show us what the practical tools of how to live a life for Jesus, how to live a life for God, and to show that it's not, I don't know, cookie cutter. Like everybody's like, oh, I can't, live my life, as you say.
Uh-uh.
Like, but you show that once you got adjusted to it, you started finding the beauty in what God has called you to do. So can you tell us, how do you enjoy your life as a believer?
So I like to be at home,
Hmm.
but I have a 6-year-old. I don't even remember my life before I became somebody's doggone mama. I think I was outside being ghetto, attacking people.
Attacking.
You know,
Yeah.
sometimes, and again, the Lord send that He does things that'll just change your life. Because sometimes, like, I think about how I would normally react in situations. I'm like,
Yeah.
Zion want his mama. So,
No.
but I spend a lot of time with him. Most of my time with him. He goes
Mm.
everywhere with me. I
Mm.
went to go see Bad Boys yesterday, and he
Yeah.
was with me in there. Like, oh man, like this is good.
This is good.
But yeah, I'm not. I'm just, I like to be home, in my skin. I like to, smell good, look good,
Yes, yes. Y'all,
and
she smells good. She smells like a
hey,
snack.
everywhere I go,
Smells like a snack that smells back.
delicious.
Delicious.
Um,
Speaking of that, can we just, segue to this portion of the podcast? I love to look at a video that our guest has posted, and we want to share it with y'all and show it to her, and let her tell us the backstory of what this was. And yeah, so let's take a look.
If you want the men's after you, baby, running around sweating and with their little tongues out, baby, get you some strawberry pound cake. Get you some Sabrina Carpenter sweet tooth. Yara Raya. Get you some Kayali vanilla 28, and get you lastly some Kayala eating sparkly leche. These are all beginner friendly. These are all safe, very safe blind buys, and they are delicious. And let me know what y'all think, because they are amazing, just like you and just like me. And we free. Jesus is my homeboy. Oh, follow me for more beautiful content about this and lots of other things. Stay tuned.
One. So we're running out of time, but briefly, can you tell us what was this? What was the backstory of this video?
So as you can see, I took my glasses off, but you call me Barbie because I'm Barbie.
Period.
Um, I'm stepping into a season of finding me, outside of Rhea Walls, outside of, Zion's mom, outside of just everything. Finding what I want to do, and so I'm doing some stuff by myself so people
Wow.
can, look at me and see that I'm, me,
Yeah.
Rhea, just Ray. And so I'm releasing music and I'm doing
Period.
content. And my perfume vlog was just the start of me coming out as me and just giving y'all a little taste of that.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited,
Wow.
um, and I hope y'all are excited. Y'all better be.
Period. I'm so excited about your journey. I don't know why I'm gonna cry. Oh,
No,
this
don't
makeup
cry.
barely is on. We can't take it off anymore. We got another show to do. But it's just to know your story, because there's a documentary that they have. If you just
Period. Still
there's a
sitting out
documentary
there.
coming.
We waiting
To
on
know
it.
your story and to see how you haven't stopped. You didn't let nothing stop you.
Yeah.
You didn't let people, you didn't let your circumstances, you didn't let the injury, nothing stopped you. You kept going. And that's beautiful, because we get tired and we get hit so much that we all want to stop. But it's the fact that you're looking good, you're smelling good, and you have the courage and the drive to do more. And I'm excited for your journey. Y'all, you need to connect with her. Stay tuned to everything that she has coming out, because she hasn't even scratched the surface. So thank you so much for joining us on this podcast. Y'all, this is it for today. But we have
Wow.
more coming.
That
More.
that was really inspiring. You inspired me and encouraged me. You don't even know.
That's how I feel. It's great.
Away, I say, I'm going to cry today.
All right, y'all. Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this.